Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing Venba. So last time we started out the journey with the introduction of our two, well, I should say Venba, her husband, and then their family grew a little bigger when they had a child. And it does seem like we are getting the perspective of not only a family who immigrated to a new country, then had a kid, and then is worried that their traditions, or how they know life, they won't be able to pass on. And they are also struggling with adapting to the new life, which I'm always excited to see develop. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect like hair fallen from the head. I like these intros, to be honest. Go on. Tell her. His name is Paavalan. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time you left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask if he usually leaves with anyone. Maybe we can call them? Does he usually go home with someone? She says no, Dad usually lives alone, and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Curious. I wonder what's going on. Why are we walking through the park, Emma? Do you think Apple would be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Apple loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If you decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Apple left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kaven. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kaven. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Ooh, okay, I can do that. See, this is a great bonding experience, I think. And it also doubles as a way for him to keep up practice on his Tamil, which is what his mother is worried about him not being able to develop enough. I think this is actually really good. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? he talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So, how did you and Albert meet? What did you do back home? I'm curious. I think I'm more personally curious about how they met. So yeah, let's do that. You know, I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. A Venba is a kind of like a haiku. Haiku. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I know the word. Seeing the word written down throws me off. It's like, I know how to pronounce this, but then I'm also trying to pronounce it how I'm seeing it. It fucks with my brain. It really does. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. Oh, yeah, she was a teacher, so it answered the second question anyways. Nice. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay, so we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. But he was the shabbiest person I had ever seen. He looked like he'd just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem. A story. She did mention... Okay, look, if it was a story, it'd be weird that she mentioned her name is after a poem. So let's go poem. It was a Venba. A gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, our protest. And it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Why did you move here? Do you think you'll ever go back? It wasn't an easy choice. Paavalan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. I'm assuming the reason people took issue with them being together might have been a cultural thing. But then that makes me question, what would be the issue? And also, who the fuck cares? If two people are happy together, just let them be. Whatever. Granted, if they're a toxic couple that's happy together, that might be a bit different. But that's besides the point. Oh no. Oh, okay. He's not, like, having a heart attack. But what happened? Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. Oh, this is a big time skip. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kevin pack. More cooking! Yes, finally. Huh? Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered, whatever that is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. If it wasn't for the wonderful Tamil community here in Toronto, also in Ontario. Okay. I can't even imagine getting all these spices easily or affordably 20 years ago. So if this game starts in the 1980s, this should be the early to mid 2000s. So 2000 to probably 2006, somewhere in there. Huh, that's interesting. Tamil shops, restaurants, theaters, and I hear they're even offering Tamil courses for students there. They've worked so hard to create this little home away from home. Huh. I wish I could do more here. Maybe I'll apply if there's any Tamil teacher jobs. Okay. Remember, add all of these first. These ingredients, so expensive. I mean, why are you going through all of this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Okay, that just is the dialogue. Okay. Onions, chilies. There's logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the ones you add next. So, if you want the onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything else to fry after. So onions first, chilies last. I'm gonna think onions, chilies, garlic paste, like the ginger garlic, and then the tomatoes. Oh no, this is so... Oh no! Oh no! Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and the powders That is that order is important. Then we add water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. I'm not even going to say anything. Fuck this game. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, that is paste. I don't remember doing it this way. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Logic to the order. Fry them nicely in the oil. So the onions are first. And the tomatoes go last. Okay, let's try it. I added the chilies first last time. Do I add these in too? But then why is it letting me forget them? Oh no. Okay, give me a hint. I'm an idiot, give me a hint. This is hard. I think I can figure it out. No, I don't think I can. Like, I'm trying to think. So, the bubble says 4 ingredients. Right? Hold on. Now the beef goes in after we add all the salts and the powders. That is the order that's important. Then you order and let it reduce. Hold on, what if I add all the spices in first? I never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. Amma, I wish you could see how much these cost you. You would lose your mind over these prices. I forgot in Indian cooking, what? Do I add these in first? Of course the tomatoes go in last. You went through a lot of trouble for the recipe book, Amma. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kevin can appreciate it when he cooks these. If he ever does. Oh, okay. So I did forget that in a lot of cooking in different regions of the world, and I do believe India too, they take a lot of spices and they fry them in oil to open up the flavor of them. I wish I remembered that. That would have made my life easy. That's a lot of fucking salt, thank you. Then you add the water and let it reduce. Ah, this smells divine. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. The simmering is there to help extract more flavors and allow everything to mix and blend together. It's actually a very important step. Gravy is done. All that's left is the bouillon, I think. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Once it's done, let it sit in the low frame for 30 minutes. Why do you hate me? At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea to put everything in the pot, seal it tightly and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of the gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. Okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming the gravy goes on top. I have no fucking clue. I see. If we just add all of these together on top of the rice layer, and that's firm layer? Yes. What's wrong, Emma? Oh, Emma, why are you crying? You know, we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kana. It's just so far away. Okay, that's depressing that they never went back. Okay, so the vegetables and toppings are on last. Okay. So 1 is probably the soup or the gravy, then rice, gravy. So yeah, the gravy, rice, and then everything else. I hope. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Am I an idiot? Can't scoop up the gravy. There's other things in there. Oh, I see. I need gravy first. Now the rice, the gravy, the rice, and then everything else goes on top? Oh, for the love of all that is. I really hope this is the case. Yes! Okay, it took my idiot ass a bit to figure it out, but I did do it. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with a lid now. Okay, I think this is it. It just needs to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. Should be good now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I love the steam effects. Looks amazing. Oh, let me have some. How is it? Oh, it's good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Emma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Oh, Emma, stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. As it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. So I'll be going with them. Oh. This way, you and Apple won't have to drive all day. We wanted to see the university. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsophisticated advice. Aw, Amma, that would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana, sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Okay, that is funny. Also, I never noticed or even thought about this. Is it common for people to eat with their hands in India? If so, that means they're eating their food at a temperature that is probably very different than us. Because for us, we just burn our mouths. They would burn their hands. So they would have to wait, would they not? I don't know. I need to learn more about other cultures. I really do. Maybe we can drive there next week, drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know why. We packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potatoes, pickles, and sweets. Okay, you had me at pickles. Did she give you all the pieces to Calvin? I'm sorry. It's actually just kind of funny for me that his top priorities aren't even his son going to university, but the fact that he didn't get any meat. And then just everyone else ignoring him. I'm sorry, for me, that's just funny. Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I packed for you. I packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. Bullshit. I swear to God, if one of my friends' parents packed food, I don't care where the fuck it's from, I am down. That is A, free food. B, probably tastes better than what I can cook. And C, that ungrateful little fuck not bringing me no food, I will become the new child. I will be grateful. And the whole car will smell. Who the fuck? It will smell good. Someone needs to smack this boy. Smack some sense into this goddamn fucking head. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafes, instant noodles, whatever. Dude, really? Cafes are expensive. And instant noodles are not fucking healthy. You need to cook for yourself. It's a lot cheaper, a lot healthier, and you can actually plan out your meals if you cook enough for leftovers. Don't eat them back to back as long as you store them properly. But like, when you make a meal, make enough for 2 meals. One for now, and one for the day after next. So if you make a meal on Monday, also make sure you make a meal for the Wednesday. That way you don't have to cook. It makes your life so much fucking easier. And it's cheaper. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Cusca here? Cusca? That's not healthy, Kevin. See? Mama agrees. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there would be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like... I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That just seems like internalized racism. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. I just want to be normal. For once. Dude, there's nothing wrong with embracing, like, your culture or traditions. As long as you're not pushing it onto someone else. Kana. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that is part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just, there's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. It seems like Paavalan is the most accepting to the change and adaptation. But he also understands that just because you have to change and adapt, that doesn't mean you have to lose the part of you that you were. It just means you have to integrate new stuff so you're not never left behind or left out. I think that's fair. You should always be who you are. And I don't think you should necessarily become stagnant and refuse to embrace a different culture. Like, for example, with them, they're Tamil, Indian, and if they refuse to accept Canadian culture, that would make them stagnant. But in the same way, they shouldn't just fully accept Canadian culture and throw away Tamil culture. Then they'd be, again, losing a part of themselves. So they're stuck in between a place where if they reject the new culture, then they go stagnant and can never grow. But if they reject the old culture, throw it out, and fully embrace the new culture, then they lose a part of themselves that is important. So, somewhere in the middle, at least if you ask me, is the best. It allows you to keep what you were, but also allows you to grow upon it and become something more than just who you once were. But it also doesn't make you become someone entirely new, where you'd be missing out on who you once were. and the benefits that might give you. It's tough. It is really tough. And I'm curious to see how it will affect Caven. Anyways, is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. And that side eye. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. I find it interesting that we are unable to offer you secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Is she keeping that letter, or is that a new one? Interesting. Anyways, I still find it interesting that the dynamic between Paavalan and Venba is interesting. Paavalan seems more accepting of letting his son do what he feels like he needs to do to grow and become his own person, even if that means letting him make obvious mistakes. But Venba seems to be trying to pull him towards what she thinks is best. And even if she is right and he is making mistakes, I think preventing him from doing so will just push him further away. But I wonder if, on the same side, I wonder if Paavalan knows this or is just being too accepting. Because you can accept someone enough where you allow them the space to grow and make their own mistakes. But there's also a line where you purposely don't step in when you should be. And I wonder where he's walking on that line. Because that one's really hard to notice until something's too late. Anyways, I'll get back to it. I apologize for all the rants. Oh, did Caven reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got word, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and who to hang up. Well, it's his big day after all. I'm sure there's a lot going on there. Oh, sure, let your son do as he likes. Oh, no. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh wait, he forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week, but maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course, not Paavalan. We should help if we can. He's uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the books that inspired me, and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just the ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt that he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. But I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. But I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kevin, and I have you. Home is where you two are. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. Damn, that is one of the smartest fucking gurus I've ever fucking seen. It's impressive. One of those smart cellular devices. The fancy pantsy ones. With all the little gadgets and the widgets. You want me to sound really old? Back in my day, phones hung on a wall. The fuck? Oh, wrong stick. Wait, what are these? Hold up. Can I have some? Look at them, they look so good. Oh. What are we making? Obviously... Okay, this is ghee. God damn it. But it does seem like we're making a list of items. I'm not gonna complain. I like the cooking mechanic in this game, but motherfucker! I am curious on what we're making. a lot of fried food, and I'm not complaining. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack one day because of my love of fried food. Fucking worth it. These kind of look like, those squid balls. Ow. Oh, they look so good. Oh. Let me eat, please. Wait, what's the X button? I have a PlayStation controller. Okay, so it's the X button, okay. Okay, what are we doing? I'm guessing we're stuffing it to season it? But I hope it's at least descaled first. Oh my god, all the fried food! Ah! Oh. Beautiful. Minus the face. I can't do the face. I've had a traditional Jamaican dish, which was a fish-based dish, and I didn't realize they don't take the head off. I can't do it. I had to cut the head off myself and just throw it out. I just couldn't do it. It's the whole it looking back at you thing. It just creeped me out. And you know what? I respect anyone who's able to do that kind of stuff. Ooh. Oh, we're making fried coconut. Steamed coconut? Oh no, we're just adding coconut to a soup. Interesting. You know, I like how it makes you slow down and not just rush through this. It really makes you... Oh no, we're almost done. I was gonna say, it really makes you appreciate not just the art style, but the process, you know? And being able to just sit back, relax, and just listen to the sound of the cooking is actually really, calming. Oh, the feast! I'll cook your favorite mutton. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much. Sure, Emma. I have a lot of plans today, but I can't. But I think I can stop by for a bit later tonight. Oh no. Super. Sorry, Emma. Something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. Oh my god. They add so much detail. Have a great... Wait, what's her birthday? So... Fuck, is that a... Okay, no, that is Canadian. Thank you. American date formatting fucking sucks. Okay, so the 21st of December is her birthday. Nothing. Kind of go out to Hoppers today. They give ×2 points today. Cool. New Year. Might see some friends. What about you? Not much. Maybe another day. Wait, is that real? Do people actually... okay, look, I know this is a video game, but do people actually do that? This is kind of just interesting. There's a lot here. Oh no. Please call Patty if you have time today. Sure will do. How you feeling? Fine. They don't talk much. At least it seems a little bit more one-sided. Interesting to go through and look, but... kinda just depressing. She went through all that work and... he didn't even visit. Wow, this game went from like happy cooking to depressed cooking. Awesome. That's what I needed. Oh, she finally got accepted. Secondary teacher, that should be in high school now. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Bachelor of Arts. The Mask. Yo, that's hype. The excite vibe I was looking for. Exact. Great, but just so you know, it's not usually hung inside the house. My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, that's fine. I just need something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like super diverse table of kids. They all share food from their different cultures. What do you think? Pyro's lunch should be? Chicken tiki? Spicy vindaloo? Well, Pyro is Tamil, so probably none of those. What if we show her eating nothing? What? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot low. I was too embarrassed to eat at school. Okay, look, this small pet peeve that fucking bugs me. Send it all in one goddamn text. Hit enter, create a space between the fucking paragraphs. Granted, that's mostly because I'm a dyslexic fuck. But send it all as one. Don't send 20 fucking messages. just to say one paragraph of shit. Maybe we can touch upon that. Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. It's just fun seeing that celebrities that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't I'm gonna wait. They got this. Oh my god. No, dude. You gotta write what you feel. Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. Oh no. Okay, wait. Now I can scroll. Now, hold up. Can I go back? Ask you if you had any cool references for a set designer. As a design process. Go you have at your home. Something called. Okay, and that got into that. Okay. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, at least I can do is ensure it's authentic. Oh, she patched it up. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Wow, it looks like she fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, for good lord. Oh, we practiced this. Oh, don't make me say it. I hate this word. Leels? This is putu. Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course. Appa's favorite. I have no clue what any of that says. Natu Koshi Kulambu. Natu Kosai Kulambu. Please forgive me. That's the chicken soup, I think. She made this one for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There's a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. Oh, I think her mother died. I wonder what it was. Anyway, if I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, then I can start putting it together. Please, be easy. Thank you for being easy. Oh, this is step 1. Fuck me. Okay, I appreciate that the pictures are intact, but you make me cry. Okay, I get the gist of it. I can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. It looks like I have to mix the turmeric with the water to extract the essence multiple times. Okay. Oh, okay, wait, I think I know what to do. Mix? Oh, the water really changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extract. I got this. Hell yeah. I got this. Oh wait. Haha, I almost fucked up. The water isn't really changing color that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I think I'm gonna get. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Jeez, dude. Okay, well, there's no diagrams for this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. But maybe I can do it step by step. I think I can make it out a few of these words. Toast both the grains first. Yeah, I figured that. Nice. Just have to figure out the missing parts. And we can go step by step, although I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna say grains is spice. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Organize that shit. Oh, it's seeds, not grains. I can count the number of times I've woke up to this sound though. How is it already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. Add red and green chilies. Okay, here's the red stuff. Wait, do we have red leaves and green chilies? Oh, green leaves and red chilies. Oh, I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. He's not making my life easy. Add minced something and crushed garlic. Minced shallots and crushed ginger and garlic. This smells so good. It's usually around this time a meal has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? Tomatoes, we learned this from the last one. Oh, tomatoes. Frying, it seems to release a lot of water. And then add the water itself. So that's what the tamarind water is for. No idea what it says, but only 2 ingredients left, so... Rasam powder? I don't know what that is. I know what salt is though. It's everyone online who loses at video games. This smell, it really is taking me back. Hania was upset because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess? You should be ashamed. So that's bone-in chicken. You should actually be simmering this for a bit before you add everything else. Not long, granted. Like 5 minutes. You're not helpful. Thank you. Is this a pressure cooker, by chance? I mean, I think we've seen it used to steam stuff too, so I honestly don't know. The mystery of if he survives. I should keep going. Okay. Oh. Whoa, that looks fantastic. Oh my god, it does. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man. Should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. And it's not even going to be as fucking good either. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow. I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. You gonna stir? Or okay. Ah, that looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. Wait, are you not supposed to stir it? Flashback. Amma, why are you so sad? It's nothing. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot. But sometimes people have to leave and go far away. And Amma would just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too. It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave Yama. Or Appa. Any recipe updates? A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by little hands to one's child. Tick, tick. Oh, Oh, did he visit India? Oh, that's yogurt. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kevin. Listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour the water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the lowest setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges, turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you, another disaster coming up. Hey, that was actually pretty good. Okay, so reduce heat, lowest setting. Okay, rotate. And then we add oil to the edges, which will fry it. And when it's done, we can flip it. How do you know it's done? Ah, fuck it, let's flip it. No! I thought I did everything right. Well, almost. I got this. Add water, like you add water to a demon. Perish the thought. Okay. Fucking holy water, this shit. Fucking, let's go. I got this. This game's not gonna fuck. I'm doing this out of spite. Add this. Do we turn the heat back up? Ah, fuck it. Oh, it's changed! Yeah! Oh my god. I did it. Good job. Ready to try something on it? No. No. No! Are you ready to try... Excuse me, what? Uthapam? Uthapam? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time, so we can lay all the vegetables. Oh, this is like pizza, right? With all the toppings? Yeah. Not really though. That's so bad. Rotate this motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, this one's all smart. Well, now for the toppings. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Okay. Onions. Fuck onions. Hell yeah. No, let me have more. Nah, fuck onions. Onions suck. Oh, ho, ho. So beautiful. I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Kali dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. holy water to the demon. Fucking spin it, boy. Spin it good. Oh god, I'm gonna have like weird ways of remembering this shit. I gotta stop. Good job, Kevin. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Just like Uthapam, you want to add the ghee first, then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by actual curry and finish it with coriander. Okay. Ghee, egg, curry, coriander. Ghee, egg, that's coriander on the right, curry, turn this up, we see it brown, we put, oh my god, these are fucking good. Wait, did we turn it back down? Oh no, did I fuck up? Uh-oh. Oh no, it just didn't highlight it. Oh, it was giving me a heart attack this whole time. This is fun. Yes, it really is. See, this is what you should have done when he was younger. You're doing great, Kevin. You just start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. Honestly, if it's North Americans or like Western people, just call it Indian-style pizza. Like, they wouldn't know the difference. And it's a good marketing. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no. I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do this one. Time at least. Sure, Kevin. Oh my god, it looks so good. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Amma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed these too? And you wrote in Tamil. This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I felt like a fraud. I can't just write about dosas, saris, and musicals. Yeah, let's go with that. Dosas, saris, and musicals. Our lives are more messy than that. And sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it has people like me. I've never acted like being Tamil was inconvenient. Oh, I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me. When there's a job on the line. I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. I had no idea you felt this way. I think he's being unfair to himself. Because you had plenty of opportunity to figure this out yourself. It's small clues, but you could have an inkling. It's true, Emma. I'm just a tourist, and I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be a time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child, and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still trying to catch up to him. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving. And I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Paavalan, well, coming back here and teaching all these kids have been great. If I stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Emma. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Emma. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Kenna. But this is really nice. Oh, that's it. That was actually a really cute game, actually. And getting to see the perspective of people who immigrated to another country was actually something I don't think I've seen very often. But it was a nice change. And basically getting to learn, even if it was just about their food, it's kind of awesome. And I think it's one of the biggest reasons I like it when cultures mix. You always get something new. Whether it's new recipes, the same recipes with different twists, however cultures seem to marry into each other. It's always interesting and fascinating. Of course, there's always going to be bumpy spots, to say the least. But I think overall, it's always good. But this game does highlight that it's definitely not easy to marry different cultures together. Because you're going to have the main culture that's going to be very overwhelming to any new culture that comes in, and might, like in Caitlin's case, might pose a huge pressure for him to do whatever he thinks he needs to do to fit in. And it's a shame, because I can definitely see someone doing whatever it takes to fit in, just to realize how much they missed out on that they can't ever get back. And that would be really sad. But I'm glad that in Kevin's case, at least, he was at least able to reconnect with his mother in a way. Though it is definitely sad that he wasn't able to do so with his father. But yeah, it's a beautiful game, it really is. And I don't regret playing it. I definitely would love playing more games like this. And I think I will try to in the future too. It's not always in my wheelhouse, but always an enjoyable experience. Now, with that being said, thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.